Look at that melanin in that chip. Look at that, look. For y'all today. If you have not checked out my new show that is with Pinterest and Tastemade, get out! You know what? The Pound is taking Connie Corsos every day. Every day they taking them at the Pound. He been out drinking or something, like he dehydrated, like he just been up in there drinking tequila old fashions and shooting shots of rum and stuff. Like he that doggone dehydrated. And now somebody wanna call me. Today, you all, we're gonna be making a recipe that is perfect for entertaining. If you have not checked out my new show, Deliciously Entertaining, that is with Pinterest and Tastemade, you know your girl made history. This is the first show ever for Pinterest. Look at God, just out here godding, right? During Black History Month, and I'm a woman, and I'm a black woman in culinary, which is unheard of, honey. Okay, let's not even talk about black people getting ahead in culinary. Let's not even talk about that. Who praise God. God is on our side. But anyway, so I have a new show out with Pinterest and Tastemade, and you can watch it on Tastemade, and it comes out every Friday or every other Friday. Anyway, I'll be posting here every time it comes out, every Friday or every other Friday. To DIYs, to the decor, to delicious recipes, and I have some fantastic guests that's coming over. So this is a really good lifestyle show, and I really love it because this is something I always wanted to tap into, y'all, because you know your girl's a lifestyle girl, okay? I love all the things fashion, all the things food, all the things DIY, all the things decor, okay? And I love entertaining. I'm always entertaining people at my house. So today we're gonna be making a recipe that is perfect for entertaining and also perfect for you to just curl up on the couch and watch my show. Watch my show and make these. Hello, that's what you need to be doing. And it is out of my brand new cookbook, Danny's Juke Joint Comfort Food. If you all have not gotten this book, why you ain't got it? Why you ain't got the book? Please go and purchase this book. If you want to see more black cookbooks in stores, if you want to see more black cookbooks in general, go and purchase the books, you all. Let me tell you something. It is very important for you to support black chefs, black culinary people in general, you guys. We have to do a lot out here to just kind of get ahead. So it's really important for you to support us and go and buy Danny's Juke Joint Comfort Food. I will have the link in the description box below. I will have the link to my show where you can watch it, and I will also have the link to my cookbooks where you can get it on Target.com, you can get it on Amazon, you can go up in Barnes and Nobles. Your girl's up in Barnes and Nobles and get the book, okay? And please run the numbers up so I can be in all the stores, okay? Right now, just in select stores. I need to be in all the stores, and I need y'all to help me do that. So this book is very near and dear to me, y'all. But today we're gonna be making a recipe out of that is perfect for entertaining people that's coming over for Friday night fish fry, or if you got a little brunch situation going over, your butane coming over, you got some girlfriends coming over, everybody coming over. They're gonna love this recipe, and you can make it when you curl up and watch my show on Fridays. Let me read y'all a little bit from this book that I wrote about this recipe. Caramelized French onion dip with chicken fried chips. When I was growing up, my mom and her girlfriends would always have Ruffles potato chips and French onion dip to snack on at their social savings club meetings. Honey, if you don't know what a social savings club is, let me explain. In our culture, social savings clubs are women's groups that meet monthly to eat, gossip, pay dues, and plan parties and fundraisers. The club's purpose is to raise money all year, doing things like selling fish plates. Baby, they used to be those with the best fish plates. I just want to say that, okay? Candy, calendars, and throwing their parties. At the end of the year, they divide all that money they made among themselves. It was a way to support their financial goals. Every club would have a really fun name too. My mom and her girlfriends called themselves the Disco Ladies. And baby, did they party. Folks would buy a ticket to a social savings club party for a little or nothing. Like 25 bucks. All you can eat and all you can drink. Some parties were held in my daddy's juke joint, and some were even BYOB. A few were held at a popular Birmingham place called Leonard's Nightclub. Honey, everybody had a party at that place. Baby, if you from Birmingham, you know about Leonard's. Baby, you know about Leonard's, honey. Okay, that was the place to be back in the day. Folks would get dressed to the nines for the parties. I'm talking fur coats, sequins dresses, kitten heels, shoulder pads, red lipstick, and so much white diamond perfume, it would set the place on fire if you lit a match. French onion dip was even on the menu for those big parties. That's how super popular it was. To me, as a little girl, this was so yummy, and it's still one of my favorite dip flavors. And to all those social savings club ladies, thank you for showing me the value of sisterhood and what it means to really live life to the fullest. Okay, so y'all heard the story. Now let's get to the recipe. Here we go.
Okay, y'all, so the first thing we want to do is we want to take some russet potatoes. I like to use russet potatoes in this recipe. You want to wash them, peel them, and wash them, and slice them really thin. So they need to be about this thin as you can get them with your knife. Make sure you use a sharp knife now. Don't be using no butter knife. It ain't going to be good, okay? You ain't going to have no potatoes. You just going to be getting some good biceps trying to get sliced potatoes. Don't do that. Get you a sharp knife and slice them as thin as you can, okay? Keep in mind, we're going to coat these and fry these so they don't have to be ultra thin, okay, like them 90s eyebrows back in the day, but get them as thin as you can, all right? And we're going to put them into a bowl and let them sit in cold water for a couple minutes to remove the starches out of them so that they can get nice and crispy. So do this up to an hour, actually, if you can. All right, so then we're going to start with caramelizing our onions. I got some olive oil because we need to be blessed and holy. Hallelujah. And I got some good butter up in there, okay? So I'm going to melt some butter and some olive oil into my pan. It's on medium heat and just swirl that around. And then we're going to add our onions. Now, don't talk about the way these onions are chopped, diced. My daughter did these. She wanted to help, and she is a learning, okay? So listen. Let the teenager teenage, okay? She chopped them up for me, and they ain't all the same size, but that's okay. They gonna cook down and be delicious and sopped up. All right, she got to learn. Y'all had to learn, and some of y'all out there still don't know how to dice an onion right. That's okay. They're gonna be good, okay? They're gonna be soaked and saturated and seasoned well, and they're gonna be delicious. We're gonna stir those around, get them sopped up in that butter and that oil, okay? And then we're gonna add a little bit of my spice blend to the pan. Twirl that around like that. And then we're going to add some Worcestershire sauce. I just like the Worcestershire sauce in there. Give it a nice little mouth pop. Stir that around and get everything combined, y'all. And I'm on medium heat. Do not cook these too high. They're going to be grilled onions, honey. You want them caramelized. You want the sugars to kind of just come out of them and they get nice and sweet and tender. And every couple minutes, you want to check them and stir them because they start to look like this right here. So as you can see, they're starting to turn nice and melanated, okay, and get sopped up. And you want to check on them every couple minutes because, like I said, they're releasing sugar and they will stick. And you don't want them to stick. You want them to cook beautifully, darling. So make sure you are checking on them every now and then to stir them around so that they don't stick. And then they're going to start looking like this. All melanated, baby. They look like they've been tanning up in Jamaica. Okay, you see that? Look at them onions looking good and delicious. Now, I make a bunch of these, and I keep them in the refrigerator because I add them to salads and all type of stuff. So this is good to go. Now we're going to just set them to the side, let them cool down. Now we're going to start with some softened cream cheese. Then we're going to add little sour cream. It's organic, okay? I got it from Whole Foods. All right, so we're going to add some sour cream. That is also slightly room temperature. And then we're going to add some lemon juice, okay, to this to kind of break it up a bit and just stir that around. Now, you can use a whisk or you can use a hand mixer if you have that. You can use that if you want to. And just stir that around and get it nice and combined and get it nice and creamy. And then we're going to add in those caramelized onions. They're slightly cooled, okay? This dip is good cold or warm. And you can actually bake it. You can put some cheese on top and bake this thing. It'll be delicious, but I like it just like this. This is old school. This is old school way, okay? Hot or cold, it's good. We're going to add those onions. Then we're going to add the bacon. Now, you don't have to add bacon if you don't dine with the swine. You ain't got to. It's still going to be good. This is my new spice blend that's going to be available this month for everybody to purchase. Okay, I have 3 coming out, y'all, but I'm testing it out, and I'm going to allow y'all to follow the journey with me as I test out the flavors, right? So this is our pot liquor flavor, all right? And so I'm going to put that in there and stir it around. It's a little bit spicy too, and it's just delicious, very concentrated. And all you need is a little bit because you don't want it to be too salty. Keep in mind, we're going to season the chips, and we got that bacon up in there, baby. And we don't need no high blood pressure going on, okay? We want the dip to be dipping. But it looks good. This is ready to go. So I'm just going to sit this to the side and put it in a little container until I am ready to eat it, okay? Now we're going to start on the potatoes. So we have some paper towels. So you got to remove the moisture out of the potatoes. They've been soaking in that water. They've been getting a good baptism, okay? Now we need to take the water out of them. Just pat it dry. So I'm going to sit them on some paper towels here. And then I'm just going to lay them out, okay, a little bit at a time. And we are going to pat them dry. Now, you can probably do this recipe in an air fryer if you don't want to fry them. But ain't nothing like that hot grease jacuzzi, okay, make it sopped up. I ain't tested in the air fryer because I'm still trying to figure out how air can fry. But I digress. Pat these dry, okay, like this right here. And now we're getting ready to coat them and fry them. So I've got some flour here with a little bit of cornstarch. And then we are going to add, again, my spice blend. And it's so concentrated and so good, y'all. It's all you need. I can't wait for y'all to try my finalized product. Okay, once we get everything finalized, we're almost there. It's going to launch in a few weeks. So we're going to stir that around. And then we're going to add just a little bit more because I'm looking for a certain color. Keep in mind, this recipe is in the cookbook, but I'm sharing it with y'all. All right. Now we're going to add in Tamika and Petey, okay, which is our 2 eggs. Okay, we have named them. Tamika and Petey go up in that bowl, okay, and we're just going to give that a whisk to get it nice and combined so that they become kissing cousins, okay, get them all intertwined, and we're going to season it. We're going to add a little bit of that season, that spice blend to them eggs, to Tamika and Petey. We're going to season it, okay? That's what we got to do and stir that around. We want every layer to be seasoned. Then we're going to take those potatoes and we are going to pour Tamika and Petey on top of the potatoes, okay? So everybody now, this is a whole polygamy situation. Hello? All right, they just getting all sopped up together. Now, I don't have time to be dipping each chip into 1 egg and then the flour mixture. Ain't nobody got time for that, baby. Pour them eggs on top of them potatoes and stir it around. All right, it's going to turn out the exact same. People kill me, wasting all them doggone dishes and also all that time. We ain't got time for all that. We trying to eat it. We trying to dip, baby, dip on and dip, baby. We trying to dip and eat. All right, so I've got my oil here. This is about 4 cups of oil that is preheated over medium-high heat because we are about to put these potatoes in this hot grease jacuzzi, okay? You all know that I love frying. Frying just, to me, sounds like food rain, honey, all right? So I'm dipping my potatoes into the flour mixture there. And I tested the oil by just, you know how black people do. We sprinkle a little bit of that flour in there. If it sizzle, it's ready to go. Now, some people use a wooden spoon and all that. I ain't got time, okay? If it sizzle, it's ready. And you want to actually add these a little bit at a time. Now, you can use a deep fryer if you want to, but don't overcrowd the deep fryer. And if you're cooking in a pan, don't overcrowd your pan or your skillet, okay? We don't want them to be looking like they're at the Million Man March, okay? We need them to social distance. We always talk about that on this channel here, okay? Social distance, okay? They're going to crisp up nicely if you keep some type of separation in between them, okay? You see some of them over there lollygagging, all right, trying to get up under each other. But we got some introverts over there that's like, nah, I'm going to stay over here in my little spot where she put me, all right? So you want to make sure you do not overcrowd the pan. You want it to be nice and crispy. If you put too many in there, they're just going to get oily and they're going to start to steam. It's going to bring that oil temperature down and you're not going to have good sopped up crispy chicken fried chips. And people want to talk about you what? Say it, class, in their group chat. Okay, so pay attention here. This is how you fry anything well. Make sure you are leaving space in between, okay? Give them some space, like you need to be doing your man or your woman in that relationship. Nudge off a little bit, child, okay? Now, these are going to cook up beautifully. So, as you can see, they're down in there. I have not messed with them. They're going to kind of separate and kind of start floating on their own. And we're just going to let these cook. This takes about 3 to 4 minutes per side, y'all. And I'm going to just kind of nudge them a little bit, okay? Scooch them over. And see? they're just starting to float, and you want to turn them over so that they can cook on the other side and get nice and brown and melanated on the other side, okay? We want them to look nice and tanned, like they've been on the beach in the summertime up in Aruba. Hello? And so now this looks great. This is how they're supposed to look. They're nice and crispy, y'all. You see what I mean? When you don't overcrowd them, okay? You get them nice and crispy and delicious. And I love this because they hold up well even after a couple of days. So I have a wire rack here. You can put them on a paper towel if that's what you got. But I have a baking rack. Don't look. I've been cooking a long time. So don't touch hot food, okay, if you're not accustomed to it. Okay, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Don't do that at home, okay? Don't follow in my footsteps there. But just take them out and strain them. So now I'm about to plate it up. This is how I plate it up to make it look real cute. I think this is how I actually did it in the book too. Because y'all know I food style my own book. Yes, I did. That don't be happening out here when you get publishing deals a lot of times. They have a lot of help. But I food style this book for y'all because I wanted to be personal. So I'm going to put it in a container. You can put this on plates with a little bit cups on the side. Baby, you ain't got to do none of that, okay? You want to just eat this the way it is, separated. You could do that, okay? We're going to put it in a bowl. We're going to garnish it. Going to get fancy. Add some bacon on top, little crumble bacon. Now, if you want to add your food grass, your little parsley, you can, child. Make somebody think you did something. But also, I got some little chicken skin. I'm going to put that up on there. Okay, like that right there. And that's going to be cute, all right? And then we just going to, put the little chips around there. This is how I styled it in the book, and I wanted to do it for y'all. Look how crispy it is, though. Baby, baby, that thing. Look at me back there dancing. Ain't nobody tell me I had flour on my shirt. Okay, ain't nobody tell me that. I was trying to be cute for y'all. Now I'm over here messing up my good quality shirt. But anyway, we're going to take it to the cleaners. It's going to be fine. Now go ahead and stack them chips all around that bowl. Like I said, you ain't got to do this, but I wanted to do this for y'all. Okay, so we can get some good beauty shots for Instagram and TikTok. Okay, so this looks really great. It looks delicious, y'all. I really enjoyed doing this. This is, I was actually talking on the phone, I think, or talking to somebody. Maybe my mom or talking to somebody, and I was dancing and just doing stuff. Don't pay attention to me in the background. Just pay attention to the chips. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, roll that beautiful bean footage. Look at that. They are crispy. Look at that dip just dipping, hanging all off on the side of that bowl like it's falling out like an old lady at a Baptist church when she's shouting. Okay, that dip's so good it's falling out the bowl. Look over there. Look over there. Look over there. Look over there. Look at that. So good.
Okay, so you saw how I made this. These are just so delicious. Like, look at that chip. Look at it. I don't even know if I'm in focus or not right now. I don't know, but you saw the chips. Look at how brown and crispy. Look at that melanin in that chip. Look at that. Look, look. Stop it with those big dogs. Listen. Listen, Linda, listen, Linda, listen, listen. Come on. And then what you're gonna have to do, you have to now put that dip. Listen, let me take this dip, okay? Let me take this dip. Put that dip on that chip. Like that right there. Look at that. Look at that dip in that. Jesus, my help, my help, my help. Girl, that is rich, creamy, has a little bit of acidic in there, and then the sweetness of the onions just makes it chef's kiss incredible. Incredible. Okay, this is a social savings club chips and dip. This right here. This dip, this belongs in the stove. Baby, even the bacon falling out because it's so good. The bacon said, I don't deserve to even be up in there with that dip. It's so damn good. Baby, it's so good. Let me tell you something. This dip is creamy, creamy, creamy. But it's succulent, it's rich. The caramelized onions are just delicious. Delicioso. Y'all heard that Spanish. And these chips, listen to the sound of the chip, y'all. Baby, that sound like a washboard in an old Baptist church back in the day. I just look how thin. And the thing what I like about these, y'all, is that they last for a couple of days. They really do. They last for a couple of days. They stay crispy for a couple of days. And so you want it. Snap, crackle, pop, baby. Let me tell you something. They can say a whole lot of things in this world about me. They can say whatever they want to say. They can say a whole bunch of stuff about you, girl. They can. But one thing they can't say, the recipes don't be sopped up. Man, that's good. Wow. Man. That is just incredible, y'all. So I'll make this. Make sure you get my new cookbook, Danny's Juju Joint Comfort Food, where all these delicious recipes will be in there. And I'm gonna be back this week with more videos, okay? Get the cookbook, y'all. And also don't forget to watch my new show with pictures and taste made, deliciously entertaining. This recipe is perfect for you to make and curl up on the sofa or invite your girlfriends over or whatever and watch the show. Get you a good glass of wine, make you a nice sangria, because I got plenty of cocktails in the book too, okay, to go with these chips and dip. We just reinvented chips and dip, okay? We just made chips and dip bad and bougie. All right, everything you need be in the description box below. And look out for my new product line that's coming, okay? Look out for that, amen. Look out for that. I'll see y'all later. Somebody calling my phone. Bye.